Reality, the state or quality of having existence. The world or the state of things as they actually exist. A thing that exists in fact, having only previously existed in one's mind. Reality has many definitions, but the complex question still remains unanswered. What is reality? Reality is the light, knowledge, and the truth. But reality is a perception that is personal to each living organism. Only you can define your reality because it is how you define the world, and is overall your point of view on the workings of life. There are stars, galaxies, photons, black holes, and life in the universe, and there must be a reason for all of this. We subconsciously have defined this reason for ourselves, even if unintentionally, whether it be religion or science. However, in order to truly know reality, you must be enlightened to the truth. So, before delving deeper into reality, enlightenment must be discussed because it is essentially what leads you to the light of reality. Enlightenment is not always pleasant. Knowing the truth is not always pleasant. Imagine this. You give a speech at your school and you aren't really sure how it went. So you ask your friend how you did. The truth is, it went horribly and you stuttered every other word. But your friend tells you that you did great. Would you rather have been told the truth, even if it meant that you would have to live with the fact that you embarrassed yourself in front of the entire school? Remember the human from Plato's allegory of the cave? When the human left the dark cave, he experienced a bright, blinding light that was painful. This moment of stepping out into the light was enlightenment. The human experienced a great deal of pain. However, this pain proved to be worth it. The human pitied the prisoners that were left in the cave, and he appreciated the truth he received. So, going back to the analogy of the school speech, it would have been better if your friend told you that your speech was pretty bad, even if that realization might leave you feeling pretty bad about yourself. Over time, like the human, you will adapt to the pain of the truth and realize that it is better to know the reality of your situation. So, enlightenment can be painful, but it's worth it because it leads to reality. Now let's discuss reality further. To better understand reality, we must explore multiple perceptions of the concept. Two perceptions include reality as a state of mind and reality as a place, and they pretty much go hand in hand. Reality as a state of mind is explained as the way you see or view the world. If you believe in Hinduism, your reality is that all the living things around you reincarnate in a cycle over and over until their soul reaches perfection and can stop this cycle. In other words, this perception of reality implies that you have an understanding over the workings of the world and know the truth of what life really is. Reality as a place might be easier to comprehend, because as physical beings, humans tend to be more comfortable understanding other physical ideas rather than spiritual ones. Revisiting Plato's allegory of the cave, we know that the human started in a dark cave that represents ignorance. When the human stepped into the light and was enlightened, he realized that reality was not the inside of this former cave, but rather reality was this bright place filled with light. The Christian religion believes that reality is a place called heaven, where God resides, and it's outside of the world that humans live in. They also believe that at the end of their life, they will join God in heaven. So, reality is either a mentality or a physical place as perceived by most. Or maybe reality is both. The big picture is that reality is whatever you believe it to be. Or, in other words, your brain's best guess of what life is. Maybe there's an unknown truth about life that humans have no way of finding out. Maybe we are being manipulated to think and act without us ever having any idea of that truth. Maybe it really doesn't matter. First-person reality is all that matters, because all roads lead back to the observer. So, go out and perceive your own reality for yourself.